You close the position and the loss hits the ledger. Your heart rate increases, your breathing shallows, and your hand hovers over the mouse, looking for a way to immediately reverse the result. This reaction is a cognitive state called the account repair mindset. It triggers a shift in how the brain prioritizes information, instinct focused on returning to a previous balance. While a single loss is a standard operational cost, the drive to break even acts as a catalyst. It transforms a routine trade into the start of a cascading failure. When the account repair mindset takes over, the trader's analytical focus narrows. Attention moves away from objective market data like volume and price structure. The primary metric becomes the internal experience of the financial deficit. Accurate probability assessment is impossible when the mind is preoccupied with erasing a previous error. To understand why this shift is destructive, we can look at the process framework, the baseline for a functioning trading system. In this framework, market data filters through two checkpoints: pattern recognition and predefined risk. A valid trade is produced when both conditions are met. The logic remains consistent regardless of the fluctuating account balance next to it. Operational detachment ensures that the outcome of one trade does not influence the next. The edge relies on the long-term mathematical probability of the sample set, not a single result. The mechanics change when the objective moves from executing a plan to repairing a balance. Here, a new P&L framework forms. The target is now the dollar amount needed to break even. This path bypasses the pattern recognition node entirely, connecting the negative balance directly to trade execution. The trader is no longer analyzing the live chart. They are reacting to the memory of the capital they just lost. This shift removes the trade from the profitable sample set of the edge. Because the entry is dictated by a personal deficit rather than a market pattern, the trade no longer carries a positive expectancy. The P&L framework introduces two specific variables. The first is artificial urgency. This urgency creates a false time constraint. The trader feels they must recover the capital within the same session or the same hour, regardless of what the market is doing. This leads to ignoring valid setups. Instead, the trader takes impulsive positions based on minor market movements because they feel they cannot afford to wait. The second variable is risk expansion. To reach a recovery target quickly, a trader often increases their position size. The risk parameters expand, and a single mistake can now compromise the entire account. When urgency is paired with expanded risk, the systematic process is replaced by gambling. Breaking this cycle requires identifying the moment the urge to get it back appears. Awareness is the first step in stopping the transition to the P&L framework. Stepping away from the controls physically severs the emotional reaction. It prevents the impulsive entry that usually follows a loss. To return to a professional state, the recovery target must be abandoned. The objective is reset. The only goal is to find and execute the next valid setup according to the original plan. Accepting a loss and resetting the process is a defining characteristic of professional trading. It removes the emotional leverage the market holds over the account. Amateurs focus on controlling the outcome of a single trade. Professionals focus on the consistency of their execution. Are you trying to trade the market or trade your P&L? This content is for educational purposes and is not financial advice. Trading discipline is not defined by avoiding losses, but by the behavior you choose in the seconds after one occurs.